Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me in this little video. First, I want to start out by saying it's around 30 degrees Celsius right now, so probably somewhere in the mid-90s Fahrenheit. So this is all for show. I apologize if there's a deception there. There's no way we're going to be setting up the hot tent at this time of the year, but I got this new stove and I was so excited to try it out. And I wanted to show you guys this. The fine folks at Winnerwell got me this Woodlander double view stove. It's called the double view because it's got windows on both sides. The reason why I am so excited is we camp in our hot tent all the way through fall, winter, and spring. The winters are really long in Canada, so whenever we go camping, it'd be nice to see the campfire. With this, we're going to be able to enjoy the campfire while we're sitting inside our hot tent when it's like minus 20, minus 30 outside. This is fantastic. I really can't wait to use this. So what makes this stove different than our other camp stove? Well, a couple of things. First of all, it's got a tripod setup. I had some concerns about it due to stability, but you really have to knock into it pretty hard. And so, just out of the start, you're not going to be walking into a really hot stove. However, it has a really clever design. If you look here, you have these holes on the end of each leg. So, anybody who has owned any kind of tent, you can put in a tent peg. Doesn't matter the design. Just push in your tent pegs. I know it's a little bit harder in the winter, but usually you have an axe. There you go. Easily lock that into place. Another thing that's different, it's a stainless steel stove. It's got 304 steel on it, which I'm not technical, but my understanding is it doesn't corrode and it doesn't rust, which is fantastic because every wood stove that I've used so far has had rust in fairly quick order unless you do regular maintenance on it. So that is a really neat aspect to it. I'm really excited about using the stove. I can't wait to see what it looks like inside the hot tent. It weighs roughly around 21 pounds. And that does include having both side shelves. The thing they have to keep in mind when you are going to get the stove, they have multiple size of the chimney. So we got one that would fit really well with our little hot tent here, where we have the snow tracker tent. And also we got an accessory with a 90-degree elbow, so we can vent out the side. So at this point, still really early stages. It's summer. I mean, it's hard to do a full video of it, but I wanted to show you guys this little stove. So, thank you very much to the people from Winnerwell for reaching out. This is fantastic. We really can't wait to use this. So another thing worth mentioning is everything really neatly fits inside the stove here. Great. So, we just pull out the first part here. There we have our spark arresting chimney end. And all nice and solid pieces. So one of your chimney ends here does come with the baffle, which is great. These are really nice and solid pieces. Great. Also, another bonus of this, you don't have to get a false bottom for your stove. It comes with this little grill, which is fantastic. A lot of times we had to bring either chimney bricks with us to keep the bottom safe. So having this instead saves a lot of time, which is great. And expense because it comes with. Also included is this little rake so you can clear out the embers once you have too much of a buildup. Every piece is basically the same size, but it's tapered at the top, so it allows each following piece to easily slide in. There's no fighting at all. That's awesome. You can go fairly high up. Getting extra pieces is no big deal. We have this tent. We also have an A-tuck, which is a A-frame kind of style tent, more like a teepee. And the center pole goes straight up to the top. So we got an extra piece if we require it. We can easily add it to it. Every piece is the same size, so they're easily interchangeable. Really nice, simple design. I like it a lot. So, early thoughts about it. Well, it's a solid unit. You can tell it's quality. It's really, the welds are really nice. You look at the base here. really good quality. It's a solid piece. A little bit heavier than the other stove that I have, but it looks like it will last a lot longer. It comes with your side racks, so no need to buy extra racks there. The chimney looks like it's really good quality. It looks a bit more solid than what I'm used to. I do like the little accents to it at the end of the handle here, and for this draft at the front. So for the front baffle, once you get your fire started, this opens up really nice and wide, so that's going to draw a lot of heat. So if you want to start your fire or build a lot of heat in a hurry, just open that up, open up your baffle here on the chimney, and that's going to draw an awful lot of heat. Also, once you have the coals to where you need to, you just shut this down, shut post draft, and this will burn for a long period of time. It's not a huge stove. This is the medium size. They also have a large if you like it. For our purposes, with that kind of size tent, this is the size that we need. And once you have all your drafts shut, that will keep a lot of firewood and will keep you burning for a good period of the night. So with all that being said, before you ever bring any new stove inside your shelter, you want to do an initial burn, and you want to do it outside of your shelter. The reason being is there are some toxic chemicals within the stove. Burning the stove, doing that initial burn, will get rid of those. So you want to do that in a nicely well ventilated area. It's very, very important. It'll do two things. It'll burn off those toxic chemicals, but it's also going to change the color a little bit of your stove, and it's going to add what they call a patina. A fancy word for saying it's going to change color. That's normal, and it doesn't change the utility of your stove at all. If anything, it might even make it look nicer. So, I'm going to have to wait for a couple of hours because I can't have a fire before 8 o'clock because of the fire ban that's in place. After 8 o'clock, should be nice and safe to build a fire. So I'm going to come back to you guys after 8 o'clock. I'm going to show you what this stove looks like with a fire in it. I can't wait. I really can't. So the little stove's been burning away for a while now, and I can definitely see a change in the color. It doesn't look any worse, it just gives it a bit of a darker tinge. So really warm night. Don't really need to have the stove, but as it brings another advantage of this little stove. This has been the warmest summer that I can remember, and our opportunities have been limited this year for having campfires, and being able to have a contained fire where you can sit and watch it and it's nice and safe and contained, that's a huge advantage. So I'm a really big fan of this fire. So not only is it fun to just hang out by myself, you can also hang out with friends.
Hey! Friends! Oh, wait.
I said
Friend is here. Friend is here.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
So what do you think of the little stove?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, it's really sweet.
I thought I was going to get here and have a snack.
Sorry, no snacks tonight.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. Well, I wasn't
There's a
really
beverage.
Oh, well, I could have a beverage then instead.
Here you go. So the one thing I've noticed, the side windows have gotten quite a bit darker. More than likely it's because the wood that I used wasn't as dry as it could have been. If you use dry wood, that would likely minimize it. It's still going to give the stove a really nice glow. I know that because we've been burning with a stove in the house for years, and the windows always get some creosote cover, but it still gives it a nice orange glow. So I think once we go into our fall and winter camping, I think the inside of the tent's going to look fantastic.
Yeah.
But that's going to be for another day. However, I will shut off the light later on. We'll give you a few night shots of what this looks like in total darkness. We're really happy about it. Thank you so much for the people at Winnerwell who reached out to us. This thing is amazing. We can't wait to use it in the dead of winter.
I can't wait for winter.
Already wishing summer away. I can't believe it.
No mosquitoes. You can control the heat.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
I suppose. Yeah.
I love winter.
Yeah. No, we do enjoy our winter camping, and that's going to be a big advantage for us. So we really look forward to that. So thank you very much to you guys for watching. Thanks to the people at Winnerwell for reaching out to us. We're really impressed with this little stove. We'll see how it works out long term. I hope you guys join us for that. And we'll see you again next time. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Hey, as promised, I want to show you guys what the stove looked like after it had its initial burn. Sorry I'm doing this indoors, but it's getting kind of dark and the lighting wasn't right for the camera. I'm outdoors, he's indoors. But the stove came out really nice. After the initial burn, it's got a nice copperish, bronze kind of look to it. I'm really happy with it. I had also forgotten to mention a couple of things that I wanted to mention before I close out the video. A couple of other things that are neat to the stove. If you look here at the legs. Still don't want to scratch it. So these are spring loaded. And the neat thing about that is that they lock into place. So if you're carrying it around, it's not going to flap around loosely. That's a really nice feature, and it doesn't take a lot of effort either. It flows nice and easy. So really nice. I like that. Also, another aspect that I forgot to show. Let's see if we can get it a bit closer here. At the very top here, we have a cooking plate. So, the purpose of that, I'll be 100% honest, I'm not 100% certain. I don't know if it allows the stove, this specific section, to cook better or not. I do know that it is removable, so you could cook directly on the flames if you wanted to. If you had Jiffy Pop or something like that, that is one thing you can do. You can also feed the logs through there as well, but you already have the door. But if anybody knows if cooking on this little cooking plate helps at all, I'd appreciate that. Put it in the comments, it'd be nice to know. But all in all, really happy. That's going to be it, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Just want to reiterate before we go that this stove was provided to us, was given to us by Winnerwell for the purpose of making this video. I don't do this very often. I don't showcase a lot of product on our channel. Usually it's stuff that I purchase myself. The only time I will do this is when it's something I'm interested in myself, and I was really excited when when Winnerwell reached out, so big thanks to them. I'm going to put a link to their website in the description. If you have any questions about the stove, put them in the comments. But if it's something I can't answer, I'm sure Winnerwell will be more than happy to help you out on their website. So thanks again, folks, and take care.